Mohan, start பண்ணலாமா? It's already 15 minutes late. Okay. Sorry, okay, I will wait for 5 minutes. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay then, cool. Yeah. Hi, hello everyone.
Hello.
கேக்குதா? You can able to hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, then cool. So let me introduce myself. So myself Yarani. I do have around 5+ years of experience in software testing as a tutor, where I've been worked on both manual and automation in Java Selenium and JavaScript Playwright. I do have experience with both front end and back end testing. Okay, it's a quick intro about me. So I would like to everyone to introduce yourself. நீங்க உங்களை பத்தின இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் கொடுக்க முடியுமா?
Yes, yeah, lady. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yeah.
Yes. So can I go ahead if everyone
Yes.
is okay with it?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so hi team and hello everyone. Like you mentioned on my profile, I'm Shamla. I'm from Chennai. My native is also Tamil Nadu. I do speak Tamil, but my pronunciation in Tamil is slightly different from the other native speakers of Tamil Nadu. That is because I was born in Bihar and brought up across the country. That is because I come from a military background.
Understood.
So yeah, so it has always been like every state we go, and 3 years we used to be there, and then again we get transferred to some new place. So it has been like that. And talking about my education qualification, I hold a bachelor's from Stella Maris College, and that was from Chennai. And my overall work experience is I do hold 3 years of overall work experience, but again that is in different services. So I started my career as a cabin crew with the Indigo Airlines, and then for a few months I also worked in the medical service, and my very recent job was as a QA, which was with the mobile technologies. So I worked as a quality analyst over there. So life was going, and one fine day, I really had to figure out what I really wanted to do. So now, like as the technologies has been developing, and we see everywhere it is IT and technology. So I thought, why not to give a try into IT? Because I asked myself, like in the next 5 years, where I have to want to be growth wise. So I decided, okay, this field would be the right field for me to grow financially, also technically. So here I am in front of few people, and it is nice meeting you all. That's it about me, Yalini.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else? Maybe Mohammed, Rajeshwari.
Yeah, hello team. My name is Rajeshwari. I come from manual testing background. I'm currently working as a QA engineer in SAS LLC in Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O. I would like to transform a career from manual testing into automation. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
And next, maybe Mohammed.
Hello. It's audible, no?
Yes, you are audible.
Right. Hi, team. Hi, all. So this is Mohammed Masood. So I am working as a team lead in LTA Mindtree. But I am working for this in QA for the last 6 years. Okay. I'm so we are handling couple of internal applications, more than 90 applications in our organization. So we do manual as well as automation testing and security and performance as well. So I want to enhance myself in this playwright. So for that reason I'm just joined. Yes, that's it.
Okay. So I have one more question to everybody. How you get to know about Gromo Technologies? Like who referred, someone referred, or you came through with online websites, Instagram reels, or how? Could you please walk through on that?
For me, it was through my previous company colleague, Yali.
What about others?
I got it from social media.
Mohammed?
Yeah, same thing. Social media. I went through social media. Yeah.
Okay, then fine. Okay, I want to know everybody like what you have an understanding about software testing and how it works. Did you get my question?
Yes, Yalini. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you the little that I understood from the profile.
Sure, sure.
So
Please go ahead.
yes, so what like from the research again I'm speaking. So what I understood is there will be developers who will be developing a product or let's say a software. So again, to develop a software, there would be like an entire life cycle. So it will have a lot of stages, and one of the stages is called testing. So where we people as an automation tester or a manual tester we come in. So our basic goal would be to focus on finding the errors and yeah, the defects. So that is a little that I understand about this role as of now.
Okay. Okay, got it. Mohammed?
Hello. Yeah, okay. Regarding the software testing, so we will get the requirement from the business based on the application. So based on the business, we will get some this BID or the scope document. From there, we will just test the scenarios and we will just throw some what are the bugs we have found. We will just share with the developer.
Okay.
This is the
Okay,
process which we have.
got it. Rajeshwari?
Yeah, it ensures the quality of a product.
It ensures the quality of the product. Understood. Okay. So when it comes to the software testing or automation testing, like we do test the products, right? Whenever we go to the shop or to buy any kind of groceries or any vegetables to buy, we check whether the specific vegetable is good, where we can able to use for our cookings and all, right? The same like we do have our applications which we use on our day-to-day basis, like for example Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, WhatsApp, where we can able to categorize the applications on like web application, desktop application, and mobile applications. So applications majorly will be categorized with these, where we check the functionality of the product is working as expected. For example, where we check the business core logic. When it comes to the testing part in a company, where will be the projects which will be in-house, which means those are the projects which has been in the development stage, has not been released to the end customers to use. So as a person, where we'll be working on the different clients where with different country based locations. For example, where we work with UK, US, Australian, and Canadian based companies are the projects based across the different time zones where we work on the applications. So where we majorly focus on the web application part and little bit of mobile. So when it comes to the web application, where it is also supported with both Windows and Mac devices, in across all the browsers. For example, I'm a product owner who owns the product. Who owns the product is known as product owner. So I want to develop a e-commerce application where it can sells only sweets and chocolates, like all varieties of sweets. For example, my I want to launch this website in UK, where it needs to have all the wide varieties of sweets, focusing on any specific regions. For example, I want to deliver the Indian sweets to the UK. What I'll be having, where I'll be having the list of sweet categories based in the snacks items and the chocolates, and it will be having the different quantities and all. The core concept is the product needs to be get available, and we need, the customer needs to place the order, right? That will be my core concept. So I'll be giving the requirements where that will be gathered by the business analyst, and that will be come into the development part by the developers. Whatever the developer develops will not be 100% sure working all the time. So as a tester, we will make sure those products are working as expected. Like for example, where we check for the functionality wise, where all the categories in the sweets are available in the alphabetical order, where the details of each sweets is being loaded successfully, the price, the MRP rates are the dollar rate conversions is proper, and the checkout scenarios, the payment billing process are working as expected. So we as a tester, we check those. So initially on early stages of the development phase where we test manually. So manual in the sense where it has more efforts. That to reduce that or to overcome the manual efforts, we have been using with automation tools like for example Selenium, Cypress, Playwright. You understood, right? So in that phase, now market is evolving over with Playwright now compared to Selenium. So we are going to start learning how the Playwright tool will be worked to do automation with our web application, like to interact with the web components. And also where we do have our backend testing. So backend testing is nothing but we do have a feature in our WhatsApp, like for example the backup the messages, correct? What does the backup concept, how it works? Hello, anybody? How the backup concept works, where we'll be entering the mail ID, right, for our backup purpose.
It protects our content, Yali, like the data that we have. And for example, if we delete it by mistakenly, then it will recover it.
It can be recovered. Super. For example, I want to log in my Instagram account in web application, right? Which means in the desktop, I should open a browser and I should type as Instagram. And if I go Instagram, it will be asking my username and password. Correct? What it does when we enter the invalid username and invalid password?
It says incorrect.
It says incorrect. Super. How it checks? How it can check whether the username and password is incorrect? Basically,
Checks
how
from
it is
the database.
where our data will be stored in the database. Whatever the data we do, like for example, it has a new feature where another one is friends. What the friends category does? I guess nobody uses Instagram. Okay.
Currently, I'm not using it.
Okay, got it. So, for example, as a user, if I'm login and if I go to the post section, what it does, it will retrieve all the post information which has been posted recently, right? From the beginning till the date, which means whenever we log in or move to the specific section in the Instagram modules, it retrieves the data from the backend where it will be storing in the Instagram server. So to check whether the integration scenarios are working as expected, we go with the backend testing. That will be considered an API testing. So one with database where we check whether the data are retrieving by database testing. Then another one is with the API calls. That will be considered as a backend testing. So to check whether if I click this login button, whether it is populating any error message or not. If I click the sign up, where the UI front page is working, where I can able to interact with all the elements and where I can able to edit the fields, those will be checked in both manual and automation. For the manual part, we do the manual process, and for automation, where initially we have been using with the Selenium WebDriver, now we are moving with Playwright. So Playwright is a automation test framework tool. It will be get integrated with a programming language where it supports different languages, but we majorly prefer with JavaScript or TypeScript. Okay. It's like how we build a home. So to build a home, like first we do the the portfolios, the architecture or interior designers will be giving the design layouts. With that, where we do they do start doing the implementation part, and then they will be checking all the functionalities, the switches, and one of the other components will be integrated together to build a complete home, right? So same like for an automation testing, to first start writing the automation script, we should know a basic core concepts of a programming language. It can be JavaScript, TypeScript, Java, or Python. To take a tool, it is majorly rely with JavaScript or TypeScript. So initially we'll be start learning with the JavaScript as a programming language for 10 days, followed by we will learn how to automate the things using Playwright tool. For example, automating the tools in the sense like we go to any e-commerce site, for example, Amazon we can take. So in Amazon, will we try to search any specific product such as iPhone 16, and I'll try to place an add to cart button, and I'll go and check out the scenarios, and I'll check whether the product is added successfully, then I go to proceed to buy. So this will be the end-to-end core flow of a e-commerce site, right? So if I want to validate the same scenario with different products, for example, iPhone, laptop, mobiles, or any products like a cloth or accessories with 100 set of different products, the same scenario needs to be done. If I do the manually, it takes 1 day or 2 days of time. The same set of scenarios can be done in automation in less than hours. For that, we go with automation by learning Playwright, how to do automation and how to integrate the tests. And then we'll be learning about the proper report generation part by integrating with the test framework. And parallelly, you will be learning about manual testing. We do have certain process to be get followed in the manual testing, like the documentation process that will be get carried out. And then you will also learn about the backend testing, which is API testing, and it also has both manual and automation part that will also be get covered. And you will be learning about the database validations, like the basic SQL queries. right? We all work as a team. So we all work as a team means, for example, I'll be working on or developing an automation script in one specific feature or one specific scenario. Similarly, my teammate will be working on the some other scenario. At the end, it all needs to be stored in one specific place where everyone can access it. So that will be considered as a version control tool where we'll also learn about Git and its commands. And where we do an automation of automation is the continuous integration and continuous deployment. For example, I have run an automation script where it will run 800 test cases in 4 hours of time. But if I need to run that specific script periodically, for example, every day evening 5 p.m. it needs to run, or every Friday it needs to run, which means our automation script should automatically run on a specific periodical interval of time. That can be achievable with Jenkins. So we'll also learn about Jenkins part. You understood it? So the entire syllabus will be get covered in 2 months approximately, where you have a duration of 1 to 1.5 hours in a day, and every Monday to Saturday you will have a class. And post the complete syllabus has been completed, where you will be helped with a resume creation and Naukri profile update, and then you will be start getting the calls, and the interview process will be get started parallelly. And on a day-to-day basis, the task will be get provided, so you should complete the task and you should share it in the WhatsApp, where we'll be creating a group or a community, so by which you can able to share all the tasks on a daily basis. And by end of each topics, like for example, once the JavaScript session is completely covered and you have attended all the classes and all the tasks has been get completed, and you have completed with the mock assessments and the mock questions, the interview questions has been shared, and you have been prepared with entire, then we switch to another topic, which is playwright. By that time, you will be receiving the entire class recordings, not on a daily basis. You will be getting the recordings on the topic wise. You understood? Any questions? Any doubts? It will be a complete 50 percentage inputs from both the sides, efforts. It's not only a one-person job. It is a teamwork where you should coordinate and you should learn. For example, if you want to earn a 1 month, you want to earn 1 lakh per month, it is possible. But to earn that money, you should put efforts. You should learn it. And in testing, it's like nothing is impossible. Everything is possible here. And then you will also learn how to use with the AI integration tools, like how to automate the things, or how to ask for a prompt with the AIs, like how to use with ChatGPT or with the GitHub Copilots or Codium, the AI integrations, and you will also learn about that. Any questions? Mohammed, Rajeshwari, Shamla?
I just have two questions, Yani. Can I?
Yes. Yes, please.
So, in the timing for the classes, when the daily maruma, or you will have a fixed timing,
Yes.
the online
It
one.
will be a fixed timings. It will be in the morning session. Your class will be completed before 9 o'clock in the morning session. Why? Because I'll tell you, I do also work. I'll be occupied with interviews. So from 10 o'clock, I'll be log in, and parallelly I'll be taking interviews and all. So my entire day will be occupied in that. So in that time, I cannot able to focus on taking classes. So that will be the one reason. And also the day starts, everyone will be fresh, where you have a clear mindset. Our brain will be easy to learn the things, the grasp the things. So that is another reason to have the session in the morning time. Maybe little bit. I mean, for example, on Saturdays we can have it for 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, but Monday to Friday it will be in the morning session.
Yeah, because that was I was about to ask, because my home is like quite far from this institute, so Saturday would be a task if it is before 9. Yeah, so
No,
now it is
you
yeah.
can take the online sessions on Monday to Friday, and Saturday, if possible, you can come offline sessions also.
Okay, cool. All right, Yani. And another thing, no, when you were teaching, no, so you also used manual testing
Yes.
terminologies, correct? So, in doubt in number one, the manual kattukanuma, because course one it says automation. So, how it is like different? Will it take
See,
gonna take a lot?
why you want to learn manual is a good question, because you will go as an experienced person, not as a fresher. Correct? Like for
So,
example, you will be going as a 4+ years of experience. Correct? Are
correct, right?
minimum 3+ years of experience. Correct? Then
Yes,
how
correct.
your beginning, I mean, how your journey gets started in the IT? You will be start. You have been started your career as a manual tester. Then you have
Yeah,
been moved
correct.
out to automation. Now you are upgrading into the with the latest tools and technology in the market with a bigger package. Correct. So for
Yes.
the company, they know you as an experienced person with all the skills. So you have to
Yeah,
learn
now it
the
makes sense.
things.
I forgot that, but yeah,
Uh,
yes, clear. All
they
right.
have to give you the more money means you can
Yeah.
learn more new skills.
Yeah, I actually forgot how I entered. Exactly. Very true. Okay.
It happens.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? Do you have any questions, Mohammed and Rajeshwari?
No, no, Yani.
Okay. Okay then. Then, if there is no questions, then shall we wind up the call? And the regarding the new batch starting, you can check with your respective coordinators, like the Kalai or Mohan, whoever is be reaching out to you. So you can check with them, and then you will get those updates, like the batch starts and the time of the batch. Okay, then. Cool. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a
Thanks.
great
Thank
day.
you,
Bye
team.
bye. Yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Mohan, 15 பேர். அது நான் சொல்றேன். 15 பேர்ல 3 பேர் தான் வந்திருக்காங்க. 15 பேர் லீடு சொன்னீங்கல்ல? ஆ. ஷாம்னா கல்லாட்டி குரூப் போட்டுட்டோம் நம்ம. தெரியல. அதுல ஜோவோல வந்திருந்தாங்களா? அப்படி பார்த்தா முகமதுன்னு ஒருத்தர் இருந்தாரு. அவர் பாதியிலே போயிட்டாரு. அப்பெல்லாம் யாருமே வரலையே. ஒருத்தரும் வரல. அதே மாதிரி 10 பேருக்கு மேல போறோம்னா ஜோஹோ வந்து அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்க மாட்டேங்குது வடிவேல். மினிமம் அப்கிரேட் பண்ண சொல்லி கேக்குது. என்னையும் சேர்த்தே 10 வந்துருச்சுன்னா எடுத்துக்க மாட்டேங்குது. இது ஓகேவா? ரொம்ப இங்கிலீஷ்லயே பேசிட்ட மாதிரி இருந்தது. அப்ப மேபி நாளைக்கு மறுபடியும் ஒண்ணு போடுவோமா? மேபி இந்த 3 பேரை தவிர மத்த இருக்கிற 6 பேருக்கு நாளைக்கு மறுபடியும் ஒண்ணு போட்டுருவோமா? ம். ஆ வேணா ஈவினிங் வேணாம்னா காலையிலேயே கூட கூட போடுங்க. சரி. ஆ. மோகன், இந்த ஜேக்கப் என்ன டெஸ்ட் லீஃப்ல படிச்சதெல்லாம் சர்டிபிகேட்ன்றாரு. அதெல்லாம் போட வேணாம்னு சொல்லுங்க. மாட்டிப்பாரு. அப்பட்டமா தெரியும். ம். நெறைய பேர் ஒண்ணொண்ணும் ஒரு ஒரு தினசுல இருக்கு. சரி. இப் இப்ப வந்து ஆ ஆர்த்திய நாக்குரி முடிச்சு குடுக்க சொல்லுங்க. ஆ ஜேக்கபோட ரெஸ்யூம மாத்தி குடுக்கணும். ஆமா. ஜேக்கபோடது ரெஸ்யூம் மாத்திட்டு எல்லா இடத்துலயுமே ஒரே டெசிக்னேஷன் போட்டு குடுக்கணும். ஓகேவா? ஒரு ஒரு இடத்துல ஒரு ஒரு டெசிக்னேஷன் போட்டிருக்காரு. அத முடிச்சு குடுத்தாருன்னா கரெக்ட்டா இருக்கும். அப்போ ஜேக்கபோடதும், ஆர்த்தியோடதும் ரீவிசிட்ல செக் பண்ணணும். ஓகேவா? மேபி நம்ம நெக்ஸ்ட் பேட்ச்ல கம்யூனிட்டி போடாம இந்த பேட்ச்ல கம்யூனிட்டி வச்சுக்க வேணாம். குரூப்பா போட்டு பார்ப்போமா? வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப் வச்சு பார்ப்போமா? டாஸ்கே முடிக்க மாட்றாங்கல்ல. இல்லன்னா மட்டும் கிடைக்கலன்னு நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்களா? ஆமா. எப்படி வேணாலும் எடுக்கலாம். நீங்க இப்படிதான் எடுக்கணும்லாம் இல்ல. இது எப்படினாலும் எடுக்க தான் செய்வாங்க. அட்லீஸ்ட் எல்லாரும் ஒரே இடத்துல இருந்தா அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒருத்தன்